What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. Gonna go over from Bitcoin currently sitting at 20.5k, up 3.3 on the day. Seeing market cap of 390 billion, 24-hour volume 29.21 billion. Whoa. Come on now. Let's hop into the chart. It's gonna start here on the 1 hour time frame. So the really bullish wave count is that we've completed a 5-wave move to the downside, putting in a larger wave 2. I'm just going to close my indicators. As I mentioned here, where we've come up in a 1-2, and now we're looking at a 1 coming down into a 2. Looking at that 2 being complete, putting in a wave 1 to the upside, ABC correction into a 2, looking for a wave 3. That is a possibility. It's not my expectation that we put in a large wave 1 to the upside and continue to break to the upside, but I will get into that. So if we are putting in a wave 3 here, you would take your trend base fib extension from the bottom of this wave 1. So here's your wave 1, you ABC'd into a 2. So you would take your trend base fib extension to the top of wave 1 down to the bottom of wave 2, and your wave 3 target would be the 1.618 at about 21.2k. So do watch for that. Potentially we may have put in a wave 1, the really tiny wave count of the wave 3, where we've come up in a 1, 2 potential. It looks like this could be a wave 3, and then see wave 4, wave 5, see a wave 2 pullback, and then push up in a wave 3 of the wave 3. That's the really bullish scenario, and that we come up. Basically, we've completed a wave 2, right? So we're looking to push up in a larger, let me move all this over here. Looking to push up in a larger wave 3, which is here in pink. So we complete a smaller 5-wave move to basically complete a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, to complete a larger wave 3, which is here in pink. That's a really bullish scenario, but I don't think it's likely. What I think we're going through is we put in a WXY, we put in a wave 4 pullback, and now we've put in a 5-wave move to the downside. If we do push up here, then we're putting in an ABC correction, looking for a wave 2 pullback in between 21.5 and 23.8, and then seeing continuation to the downside. This is just too swift of sell-off. If we scroll back and you look at the last couple times we've done this, so we're going to scroll back right here, consolidation in an upward trend, boom, we sold off, consolidation, big sell-off, consolidation, we break down, big sell-off, consolidation in a small upward trend, boom, we've broken down. So I think we're doing what we did right here, and we're going to see continuation in a wave 5, in my opinion. If we come all the way up and break this high, then we can focus on the bullish scenario. But until then, I do think the bearish scenario is much more likely. Even if we do push up here, we do have a good opportunity to push from this level of support, or come down and push from about 18.9. Put in a wave 2 pullback before seeing continuation to the downside to bring us down in between that 10 to 13k price target. Now there is an alternative wave count. Let me zoom this out onto the daily. As I've been mentioning here, the wave count, the much larger wave count we've been looking at, is that this is a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, and currently we're putting in a wave 4 pullback. There is an alternative wave count. The alternative wave count is that this was your wave 4, and we've already put in a wave 5, completing a larger wave 1, and now we're going to put in a large wave 2 pullback. And if we do that, that means we can break into this level of support, and that means we can come down to 11k, which is a very, very strong level, and I think a good chance of us not breaking any lower than about 11,000. And what that would suggest is that this is a large wave 1, we see a wave 2 pullback, and then we push up in a wave 3. That's the alternative wave count. If we come down and break 13.8k as a wave 4, as we're looking at here, where we have a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, a wave 4 cannot break into the high of wave 1. So if that does happen, then we have to look at all of this as being a large wave 1, a 5-wave move, and looking for a wave 2 pullback. All right, guys. That's basically it for this one in the short term. If we do begin to bounce, the job numbers came out today, an increase of 350,000, not as much as we had in July, and unemployment raised by 3.7%, but as you can see, it didn't have a huge impact on the market here. But if we do start to push up, it would make sense to me that we're putting in a wave 2 pullback, and then we're going to see a wave 3 to the downside. But if we do come up and break these highs, then we can focus on the bullish scenario. That's basically it for this little update. update here. As I mentioned, the really bullish wave count is that we're starting to put in a 5-wave move. We've completed the wave 2 pullback, and we begin to put in a 5-wave move, completing a wave 1 of the larger wave 3, which would be up here in pink. It would come up and put in a wave 4 pullback, put in a wave 5, complete the large wave 3, which is here in white, which leads us back here where we've come up in a wave 1, wave 2, looking for that wave 3. As I've been mentioning, what we've been counting here is that we put in a 1 2 1 2, and once again we put in a 1 2, but I don't think it's a likely scenario. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Big shout out to the Discord, where you can get my exact entries, exits, and take profits, as well as my analysis at the $10 membership for my spot trades, for my leverage trades. And you have access to over 2,000 members posting chart patterns, talking all things crypto. $10 a month. Sign up to the Patreon if you want to trade with me. Check out my full length tutorial over on Bybit. That's where I do all my trading. And I'll see you in the next video. All right, much love. Take care.